Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, Nettie and Barbara. Chicken Pot Pie Society. I see musical notes from Barbara, the walking in musical encyclopedia, and she is our Wikipedia of the walking in music. Hi, Nettie. Good to see you. I'm assuming everyone can hear me, right? I don't know why all of a sudden I thought that, yeah, you got to be able to hear me. You would tell me, right? If you couldn't hear me, I hope. It's good to see you, ladies. I hope everything is well with you. Yep. Okay. That's what I thought. I don't know why all of a sudden, how things go through your mind. Like, oh, so, well, of course, my son calls 15 minutes ago. Hi, Gail. Thank you. Thank you. And I said, hi, Dar. How are you? Good to see you. And I said, I go live in 15 minutes. Oh, okay. Okay. So he was obviously checking out somewhere where you self scan, but it was nice. We didn't get to play our video game this weekend, but at least he's calling, which is much better than it used to be. Let's see. Hello there, 1950. Oh, I didn't know what 1956 was. That's Dar. Okay. Now I've got, instead of the heart, I've got the heart 100, a surprised looking emoji face, a party hat. It's weird. Let's see. All right, now it's just that stupid heart. Cheshire. Oh my gosh, all these different names for Cheshire Cat. Very cool. Nettie says, cheers. Hi, Stitch It Pam. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm sure you're very, very busy. You always have a lot going on. Well, I'll wait a couple of minutes. I'm going to be working on a project that I started in 2019. Hi, Mitzi. Great to see you. Thanks for being here. And I'm going to finish it tonight for sure. There's no reason under heaven and earth and whatever not to finish this uh, because it's been laying around for 4 years and I forgot all about it. And I was going through one of my drawers, and in the bottom of the drawers were all of the parts to it. It has many moving parts, and all the parts were to it there. And I said, oh my gosh. And the other part of it was in my closet. So I have all the pieces, just a couple of things that I've got to kind of paint a little bit, and then it'll be all set to go. And and I even, well, I'll show it to you after I do my reading. Hi, Chris. Hola. Good to see you. So after I do my little reading, the last couple of essays that we've been reading, or I guess they're essays, right? I guess that's what you'd call them. It's our essays. Are dealing with neighbors, and he's talked about neighbors throughout his life. And I think we've discussed neighbors. I've moved quite a few times, and some of you have moved many times. And my dad was discharged out of the Navy when I was about 3 years old, medical discharge. And so I didn't travel. And, military, well, if you know any, if you are military or military kids, they move around a lot. And, I just don't know how, they do it. It's so hard, but they manage. And I never had that. So I haven't moved around that many times. And actually, I've lived here longer than I've lived anywhere. in my life. So this place, I've been in this community. I've been here. I've been in Florida for 23 years, and I was just talking to my oldest son, and he, I've told you my best friends are moving to the west coast of Florida, which is not the end of the world. I know, but I don't know how that's going to work out. So I started to think about, if I were to move, where would I go? And my oldest son, is in the Boston area. And my youngest son and two grandsons are in the Salt Lake City, Utah area. So if I were to move, the most logical place to go would be the Salt Lake City area of Utah, because that would put me close to one son and both grandsons. And the other son and his wife could come out and visit, and it would simplify things because, they could fly out and they could see, the family, because we're a very small family. It's, just the two boys and the grandkids. And so I kind of ran that past Dave briefly, and he thought that was not a bad idea. But I don't know that, I don't know that I want to do winter again. That's the only problem. Won't she be my neighbor? Yes. There you go. Mr. Robinson's neighborhood, probably the most famous neighborhood in the world. I've been in my city my whole life. Yeah, your feet are frozen to the ground. I haven't done that cold, but I've done cold. I remember once when it was 35 below zero where we lived, but that didn't last for long. And actually, the Salt Lake City area, the snow does not come down into the valley. It stays up in the mountains where it's supposed to be, and it keeps all those ski resorts real happy. But actually, down in Salt Lake City area itself, there's not much snow. Hi, Leslie. Good afternoon. So lovely to see you. So those are some of the ramblings and thoughts that are going through my mind right at the moment. And again, I have no idea. It takes a lot. It's a lot of work to move. And, I moved from upstate New York to Florida. That was a big move. And, obviously from here to Utah would be even a bigger move. And real estate is crazy out there like it is everywhere else. And that's another issue. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I'll certainly keep you apprised. And, the nice thing about if I move, it's not going to change this because we are mobile. We can go be anywhere on the internet, so to speak. And new neighbors, maybe, even though I'd hardly even know my neighbors that much. I'm not a very friendly person. I keep on telling you that. I don't think you believe me, but I'm really not. But, if you talk to me, I'll talk to you. I love Mr. Rogers on PBS. Yes, I loved Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood with Eddie Murphy from Saturday Night Live was hysterical. He would be putting on his ratty ass sweater, and then he'd say, "I have to go now," and the police are pounding at the door. Funny stuff. Okay. All right, so this is another neighbor story from that set of stories that he's written. This is a short one. They're all short, but this is shorter, and it's called The Odds. Okay. If you ask my next door neighbor what he does for a living, he will tell you that he is a professional gambler involved in organized crime. In truth, he's an insurance agent. He has a healthy disrespect for his business and extends that skeptical mode into his philosophy of life. We're all gamblers, says he, every one of us, and life is a continual crapshoot and poker game and horse race. Then he adds, and I love the game. He's a great believer in hedging his bets, however, protecting himself by betting both ways when the odds are close. Philosophically, this gets expressed in these sayings mounted on his office wall. Always trust your fellow man and always cut the cards. Always trust God and always build your house on high ground. Always love thy neighbor and always pick a good neighborhood to live in. The race is not always to the swift or the battle to the strong, but you better bet that way. Place your bet between turning the other cheek and enough is enough already. Place your bet between haste makes waste and he who hesitates is lost. Always winning? It isn't important. What really counts is how you play the game. About losing? It isn't important. What really counts is how you play the game. About playing the game? Play to win. Does he really believe that? Does he live by it? I don't know. But I play poker with him, and I bought my insurance from him. I like his kind of odds. Yeah. So life is, well, we all know that life is a gamble. Yep. That was good. I always say that was a good one. Yep. Insurance agent. Yeah. Insurance is that one thing you hate to pay for, but you hope you never need it, right? That's what it's, let's see. Yeah. That's what it is. It is a crapshoot. Yep. Absolutely. All right. I am going to do the unveiling of, hi, Lisa. Good to see you. So glad you could be here. I'm going to do the unveiling of this project that's been laying around since 2019. Hi, Sharon and Marty. Good to see you, ladies. Woohoo! And Mary Lou's here. And Julie. Hello, hello, hello. So Kimberly, wow. Full house. How exciting. How exciting. I'm going to show you the picture of the pieces, and then I'll show you what it goes on. Okay. Except that's upside down. So these are all pieces of cardboard that have been collaged on, I guess you would say. This was inspired by Sean Petit. This is a thing that, hi, Teresa and Barbara Clark. Very nice to see you. Barbara E. Yes. Barbara E here? I don't see her. Hi, Devin. Hi, Barbara E, if you're here. Yes. That was fun last week. I was a nervous wreck. Hi, Kim. Actually, I was a wreck, but we got through it. Yes, we did. And it was fun. I think I've said hi to everybody. Yeah. So this is what it looks like. Susan. Hello, Susan. Good to see you. And these are individual little tiles of various sizes. And again, I was inspired by Sean Petit. Sean posts every Sunday. She has a video every Sunday with supply lists, and then she does a video on how she made it, and she shows you what things inspire her and such. So this was inspired by her. And this all goes on. All of these are made, so that's why I feel very confident that I'm going to finish this. And this all goes on. I need this. That's my map. Ooh, I had to clear the decks. That's why everything is cleared. It all goes on. Whoops. This. I'm going to pull it up. So it all goes on this board. And when I took it out of the closet, it was warped. And it's a piece of cardboard. I love working on cardboard. I have my cardboard stash all in the garage, cut up and stacked and everything. And I've already got the background done. I did this back in 2019, apparently, and it was warped. And hi, Leah. And I had a lot of good suggestions. One was to spray it down and then weigh it down with books and such to unwarp it. And I had some wooden shims left over from a Defy project, some project I did where I made a frame, I think. and I had enough, and I glued the shims on the back. Hi, Beth. Great to see you, Beth. You, if you don't realize it, Beth saved my ass last Sunday with Mike Deacon. She really did. I don't know whether she knows she did, but I'm indebted to Beth because Beth asked the sweet question when she asked Mike whether he had any of his things or products to share with us, and he did. So thank you so much, Beth. Oh my gosh, I owe you one. Uh, so what I did was, after I tried to uh, straighten it out, it didn't really straighten out. This is what I did. I took the shims and glued them together with the glue gun. And I'll tell you what, glue guns are awesome. If you want to stick something and stay and have it stay stuck, a glue gun is the tool for the job. So I made a frame out of the, and I had just enough shims to do this, and that flattened it out. It flattened it out, and now it's nice and flat. And the only problem is, as hard as I tried to get it down, shimmer, ah ha 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 ha. That's a good one. It's okay. Your brain is just you're the Wikipedia of our very own musicpedia. Is that, yeah? You could be our musicpedia. The only problem is, I tried so hard to get it, lay it down, perfectly. It's 20 by 20. And unfortunately, I got a little piece right here that shows. It's not the end of the world. But, and I'm gonna put some black gesso on that, and then around the around the corners here. And the nice thing about this, yes. Oh, fabric and wood glue sticks. I mean, for those, for that substrate, you mean, Leah? That they have wood, glue sticks for wood and glue sticks for, I didn't know that. That would be pretty handy. Yeah. Huh. And the nice thing about this being in a frame, I mean, that thing will be really, I'm going to hang this. I don't have much art on my wall. I've got a big blank wall, and by golly, this is going up on the wall. It'll be easy. It'll be easy to hang. Is your sweet 16? Is Mitzi's birthday coming up, and she's going to be sweet 16? Wow, that's cool. Okay, so you saw the map. I have the map. Here's the map. And I'll show you the pieces that go on the thingy. Oh, the other thing I bought, and I didn't bring them in, they're in the other room. I went to Walmart, and I tried my best to stay away from that side of the store, where they have all the school stuff. I was going grocery shopping, which is the other end of the store. It's a super Walmart. And I said I wasn't going to walk over there. I parked at the other side, far away from where all the school stuff was, because I didn't need anything. But I don't know. I just kind of wandered over to that side of the store. And I bought composition notebooks for 50 cents. How can you not? And I bought some really neat things to hold, books and magazines. And I got a whole bunch of wooden rulers for 54 cents. The day that Mindy Bumsky entered the world was not a normal day. Oh, no, I'm sure it wasn't. Came over once and put his finger on. He said, "You don't have anything on the wall right here." I like your brother. That's a good thing. Nothing there. So they have wooden rulers. So I bought 10 wooden rulers, and I'm thinking, wouldn't it be I could frame this in the wooden ruler. So I don't know. I'll have to go get them. We'll have to see how they look after we get everything up here. Okay. So, oops. Here are all the pieces. I had numbered them, but then I couldn't read the numbering, and then the numbering made no sense looking at it in 2023, you know. But here are all the pieces. And I'm going to cover that up too. But they're just pieces of cardboard that I collaged on. Yeah, it might look, I think it's going to look really good. So these are all the little cards, and you can see they're all different sizes. I'm assuming that's black gesso, because I love using black gesso instead of black paint. And I've got some doilies and doodling on here. And I don't know, there's some stenciling. I don't know whether I have any. I must not have used any stencils or modeling paste. But these are all the pieces, and they've been laying around. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. So let's put them out and see what they look like when they're all put out. This was a lot of fun. And I don't know what stopped me from finishing it. The only thing I can think that the reason why I didn't finish it was when the board warped, and I thought to myself, what the hell am I going to do with this? And now that problem's been solved. And I found it. It's been reunited like with an old friend. So let's see how this looks. That goes there. This goes here. And this is, you could do this. And they sound nice too. They're kind of fun to mess around with. Let's see, where are you? You have to be here. Oh. And you go here like so. All right. And this one goes here like so. I guess that goes up like so. And then believe. Yes, believe. Believe. Yours is the 7th, correct. See, that's a little, so that goes like so. All right. I think this goes up like that. Goes down like that. Okay, so the next row is here. And I think this goes in like so. And then this is my favorite. Okay, maybe come in a little bit. Yeah, maybe. I like this card the best. I don't know why. It just seems the brightest. This one goes here like so. Like so. Like so. Like so. I don't know. And I've got little pieces that kind of go in places like that. And we can check that out. That goes there. See, this goes here. And this goes here. And, oh, okay. I thought a ruler went there, but not. Let's see. This goes here like so. All right, like this. Got it? We're hanging in there. All righty. And then we come down. That goes down at the bottom. See, I made the stamps. These are foamy stamps that I had made for this. This is going to go here and here. Oops, that's okay. I'll fix it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna. I think I'm afraid to use the hot glue to glue it down, because I'm afraid that if I make a mistake, once it goes down with that, it's never coming up. And okay, this goes here like that, and I think this piece goes here like so, and then this piece goes here like so, and then this piece goes here like so, and this piece goes here, and this piece goes here, I think, and this piece goes here, and I love, whoops, you can't see, I love her. She's a steampunker. And I made that, whoops, you can't see her, and that's not good. Let's see if I can come up. Let's see. There, now you can see her. And I knew this was going to be a problem. And this goes down here like so. And I have a little piece here. Let's see. Can I go like so? Like so. Like so. Like so. And see, I got, well, no, actually, this piece goes up here. And I have this piece left over. I don't know where this one goes. So, all right, can you let me go out? Out. Yeah. It's hard. Anyway, so that's it. So what do you think? Hi, Kathleen. Yeah, and now that I see, I mean, I kind of like it. I mean, I really do kind of like it. And this here to here, this needs to come down just a tad because I want it kind of equal. And so let me just move this down a wee bit. And again, I wish you could see all of it. It's just so big. And I tried setting this up in the other room with another camera. Yeah, it was not. Let me just pull this down a wee bit like so. Yeah, that's crooked. So, all right. I'm not real happy about this, but I could maybe put a piece here. See, this is when you do the dreaded fiddling word. I see Leah's bottom right is, oh, thank you. Thank you so much, because that would be me. It wouldn't be mine if I didn't put something upside down. So thank you for catching that. Oh, boy. Hopefully I would have noticed that before I glued it down. Okay, so I think I'm going to keep it that way. Yeah. All righty. Now, the other thing I need to do is I need to stand up, obviously, because there's no way I can do this seated. I was watching, I hope I hope you all caught Lena and Kathy Arbor together yesterday. It was amazing. Uh, and they made me feel so good because they were jelly plate printing and they were having they were having their struggles. In Ireland, they referred to the troubles in Northern Ireland. Well, they were having their struggles, and which I can relate to. And so they were having their struggles, but eventually they each had a pull uh, that was enough, that was good enough that they could do something with it. And what they did with it, their individual pulls were was just phenomenal. I mean, they're both phenomenal artists, so that's the end result was just. I mean, Lena's had a face, and it was this very ethereal kind of face that she did all sorts of stuff. Yeah, you should see the two of them together, and they pull after pull after pull, and with difficulties. So I even told them that they were making me feel really good. So if I do this, and then I can have a straight line, and that's always a good thing to have. A straight line. That way, it's at least a baseline. Let me just do this. Let me pull this up like so. Okay. I don't want you guys are going to get bored real fast here. So. All right. And you know what? So what if it's a little crooked? Hi, Devin. Yes. Weren't those the final pieces amazing? And it's so funny because they kept on saying, "Where's Devin? Where's Devin?" And then you arrived like the knight in shining armor. And they needed, but they figured it out and they ended up with, yeah, it was just amazing. All right. I think that's good. That's level ish. And I'm thinking if it's a little crooked, so be it. Right? So what? Let it be a little crooked. It's not the end of the world. All right. So I don't think I'm going to use the hot glue because I'm afraid of that because that's like too permanent. So I think I'm just going to use double-sided tape. And if they fall off, actually what I want to do is I want to finish these sides with oh shoot. No, you're gonna kill me. You're gonna be so mad at me because I really should have I should have done the gesso. Let me see. All right. I know I have a magic marker. All right, I got this. Let me just see. See whether this is gonna work. And I don't know whether it's even necessary because you're not really going to see that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like, because these are already surrounded by black, so you really don't need that. I don't think you're really going to need the black. Because you're not, if you look down on it, you can't see any of the cardboard, so I don't know that this is really necessary. Maybe a little bit here. Whoops, you can't see me. Damn it. Sorry. I never seem to be in frame. It's a problem I have. So how hot are you, folks? We are seasonably hot. We're not hot. I mean, we're hot, but not unusually hot for Florida. Yeah, Sean Petit is the woman that inspired me, and she's on. She has a. She uploads a new video every Sunday, and she's got like membership things. But the thing that she does on Sunday, she provides you with a supply list and she's got a blog, and she'll tell you what inspired her to do what. And this was one of her pieces that inspired me. I just like the idea of the the individual little cards, and I love working in cardboard, and so I was sold. I've actually done several of her pieces. All right, I don't think that's necessary. All right, so let's do this, and I think I'm going to use super wide double-sided tape. And let's see, 77. Oh, Mary Lou, you win for the best temperature. 77 is by far the best. I don't know, Barbara Clark usually has pretty nice weather. She said something about putting a sweater on last week. I was kind of jealous of that. But 77, that's like the sweet spot. 77. Let's see. We've had cool down to 81. Okay, 81's not. 81's nice. I'm not sure what it is here right now, to be honest with you. I'm sure it's in the 90s, but as it should be. Can you believe tomorrow is August 1st? I can't. I don't know where July went. I say that every month, every single month. I say, where did that month go? I don't know. There's got to be a better way of doing this. And I will figure this out. Okay. All right, Ann, come on, get your act together. Let's do this. Get a pair of scissors here. We haven't had any crazy. Let me move down so you can see a little bit, like so. Man, let me just try let me see if I can zoom out with my camera. I do have a zoom out feature. Let's see. Nope, wrong way, Ann. Wrong way. I guess that's as best as it can go. I'm sorry. Again, I knew this was going to be a problem. All right, that's okay. There. That's it. Okay. So I think I'm going to put this down, and that way it won't move around, and then everything will kind of be, that'll be kind of it's like when you're laying tile, you put that one piece on in the corner, and or where there's a place where you're supposed to put the tile. No, you don't want to paint yourself into a corner. My shower is possessed. My new shower. It's weird. It'll just start dripping. Like drip, drip, drip. And then it will stop. I don't know, is that like that? Yeah, that looks good. Okay. All right, that's good. And then we can build on that. Just start dripping. And then I'll turn it on and turn it off. It's a new shower. And it'll drip, and then it'll stop dripping. and then it'll drip, and then it'll stop dripping. It's the damnedest thing. Now, that shower's been installed now for a couple of months, so this drip is a new thing. So I don't know, do I call those guys back? I don't know whether I told you about the shower, but I'm not happy with it. It was, and I don't know, they advertise, at least here, they advertise on Facebook all the time. Beautiful showers. They can do it in a day. No, they can't. They can't do it in a day. And they're ridiculously expensive. And the guys that came and did it, they just wanted to get out of here. They actually called in a couple of other guys to help them. And they did a crappy, horrible job of cleaning up. Horrible job. They left debris from the old shower when they cleaned, they carried out, they cooked, they took all the, the garbage, the junk away, but it was on the, there were pieces of my old shower and out on the lawn. I mean, I really had I had quite a time cleaning up after them. And then when he put their clear glass sliding doors, right? And he was using some sort of silicone, whatever. And it was all over the glass shower door. It took me 2 hours to clean that off. It took me several tries to find a solvent that would remove it. So when the company called, I rattled off, and he didn't secure the shower doors. He forgot to silicone one piece down. So they came back the next 3 days later to fix all of the things that he left. And I said, the door was covered with the silicone or whatever. And I said, it took me 2 hours to clean it. And finally, the only thing that would clean it off was Gooby Gone, which is a great product. I might stick that up there. And then I can put a little piece in there. And that way it'll be kind of... And the guy said, oh, they're supposed to wear gloves when they do that. Well, I don't know how gloves would have helped, but it just had his finger. And he did a horrible caulking job. I could have done a better caulking job around the base of the track for the shower doors. And of course, it's right in eyesight. When you sit down on the toilet, I know this is TMI, that's the first thing you see. At least that's the first thing I see. I would not recommend them. Mm-mm. Well, that's not good there, but it's okay. I'm not gonna... Oh, don't do that, Ann. Don't do that. People will go, no. I do this, though. And I do this. I know. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, folks. How stupid was this to start doing that, right? But let's see. Oh, boy. What did I do? What did I do? You're thinking, oh, wait a minute. Shoot. Anybody going, oh, no. Let's see. Think these workers. Yeah, I don't know. He just did a crap. It was just awful. I think I don't know. Well, you know what? Even though I like this, I don't like this over here. It's too close. So, and you know what I could do? I don't know. All right, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. You know what I can do? I can make a little piece right in here. I can make one. I can do something there, Look, I could do that. Does that look funny? You're gonna, I don't know what I've done. I really effed it up, but that's okay. Does that look funny with the heart going that way? Truthfully, can the heart go that way? I know, right? Not all comments removed with error messages. Some, let's see, so just apparently didn't show up for anyone other than what? I have no, I do, Julie. I do have a picture. That's good. I do have a picture. I do have a picture. So I think I'm gonna. I just didn't like the fact that this was too close to the end, but you see, because I had this too close, but I think I'm gonna just leave it. I don't like it. Damn it. All right, Gail. Say hey to your dad. Yes, yeah. I think that's a better idea. Just make another piece, right? So, all right, I'm gonna put her there. And if I have any big gaps, then I'll just make another piece. I have no problem with that. I like making these. These are, I have to tell you, these are a lot of fun to make. And we all have little bits and pieces of stuff everywhere, and it's easy to make another piece. So that's what I'll do. I'll make another piece. And I'm not going to fret about it. I'm not going to fret. No fretting here. I like the way I have an arrow pointing down. Well, how else? Oh, I guess it could go the other way. All right. We're all good. It's all good. It's all good. I don't know about you. I watch crafters like all the time. Way too much. And I see all these neat things everyone's doing. And I want to do everything. Hi, Dolly. Good to see you. Thank you for your virtual hug. I love it. That's what you get on StreamYard. You don't see the hug. You see a description of it. And it says you're sending us virtual hugs. So thank you for the virtual hug. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Hi, Sophia. Yes. Tons and tons of stuff. Stuff everywhere. Big stuff, little stuff. Oh, and again, I get. Okay, thanks, Devin. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's good, always good to see you. So I saw, which I hope to do. I think I'll have time to do. And it is like a type of, it's not jelly print. It's a monotype print. And instead of using a jelly plate, I'm using a plastic Ziploc bag that's been cut open. But it's very much like a jelly print, but it's not on a jelly print block. And then you kind of do that should have gone up. That's okay. I'll go up here. Okay. Because I want to have room for these things. And I got lots of them. All right. It is what it is. So, row 2. Hello, Lily. Lily has arrived. Lily's in the house. She's not in the garage. She got stuck in the garage last week. So she's here. So I want to try that, and I am going to. I think I definitely will have time to do that. But the other thing I saw today, I follow a woman that's an urban sketch artist. Her name is Tara. I should really put that stuff down, in my somewhere for you folks if you want to. But she was talking about urban sketchers. Apparently, this is a new thing. I don't know how new it is, but well, me too. That's where I get my inspiration. Exactly, Catherine. And I don't know about you, but I want to try it all. And I always see, oh, I think I could do that, And what she showed is that some urban sketchers are now sketching on colored paper, like colored construction paper, and just with their black ink, and they're not using any wet medium. They're just using, colored pencils and crayons and, fountain pens or whatever. And they're doing their urban sketches on colored paper. And when I was at Walmart, what did I buy? I bought a pack of 500, a ream of colored construction paper. And after I got it home, I said, what the F am I going to do with 500 sheets of colored construction paper? Solution. See that? I think they're going to stick. And let me just do this. She made a book. And a friend helped her make a book of colored paper. And in one book, each page was like a double wide of the same color. And in the other book, one page was yellow, the other page was purple. So I sat down, and I'm not much of a sketcher, but I'm learning. And I sat out on my porch, and I have this big bushy thing and right there. And I got out my fountain pen, and I got a sheet of this construction paper. And and it didn't bleed through. And I'll show it to you. And it didn't bleed through. Look. Did not bleed through. And that's a fountain pen. And that's just, and I can see making a whole, like a journal using the construction paper. Could I have just gotten 100? No, of course not. Well, what happened was, I'm glad they had packets of like coloring paper, like manila, like tannish packs of 100, and they wanted $5. Hi, dollar, about $5 for 100 sheets. And this was $10 for 500 sheets. So do the math. Anyway, bottom line is I have a lot of construction paper. So and I can use it. See, this is not gonna, that's okay. All right. This is here, this is here, this is here. And this can go here, right? And this can go here. Or maybe this can go here, right? And I can make another card to go here. It's perfect. Yeah, that's good. Right here, here, here. Or maybe this would be better, huh? That would break that up a little bit. No, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to make another card. Yep, I'll make another card that'll go here. Or put the heart there. There, the heart will go there. I'm going to have to make another card, but that's fine. Here, 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 see, here. This will go here. I'm just seeing, just kind of seeing which way the wind's going to blow. Oh, wow. Isn't that interesting? Make another card to go here. That's really interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. And the other one is 1, 2, 3, 3 rows down, 1, 2, 3, and 5 across. It's okay. It's fine. I like it. Again, I can make, so let's just do that. Okay, that one's glued down. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get the thingy out, but not now. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to glue this down now. Okay, we're all good. It's all good in the hood. Whew. That's a good idea. I could donate it to a preschool. Or I can make some journals out of it. Hi, Carol. Here she is. How are you? You're watching in the quiet corner. Okay. All righty. I don't know whether you ever saw this piece, Carol. I don't remember. I pulled it out of the Netherlands. It was something that I started in 2019. And I thought it was about time to finish it. It's aged nicely. It's been aging. The cardboard's now a nice patina. No, I'm just kidding. Stick that there, like so. Alrighty. Okay, I'll stick this here. That's just washi tape. Has anybody done the washi tape? Okay, Sophia, sleep well, rest well. Hope you have a good week. I'll see you later on. I'll see you later this week, probably. Oh, and tomorrow's the last day of the ICAD thing, I think, right? August 30, no, July 31st. A lot of people have been doing the, oh, silly, look at that. Oops, got away from me. The I call it the washi tape masterboard things that Colleen and Kathy did. Yeah, I hope that's straight. Oh, well, I can't. And it's a lot of fun. If you have to go back and maybe watch them, it was last Tuesday, and I don't know whose stream they were on, but it's really cool. They got out all their washi tape, and they just took. I used a regular printing paper, and you can make designs with your washi tape, make whole sheets. I made a whole bunch of them. I posted them on their. I think I posted them on my website, my page, and their page too. But it's a great way of using up the washing. Chat keeps on disappearing on you. Yeah, my chat is just bouncing all over the place. I made a washi tape page protector to put between my. Oh wow, that's a great idea. Okay, that is a great idea. Yeah, when you add all that washi tape, it really kind of obviously reinforces the paper. I have discovered, I shouldn't say I have discovered, I have started using a new type of printing paper, and it's not new. I mean, it's new for me. And I bought a ream of it. I don't know what was me in buying. Kathy Berg and Colleen on their YouTube channel. They did washi tape collages. Well, I call them a washi tape collage, where they fill a whole page. I used an old composition cover. Yep, that's another thing. Yeah, composition notebooks. Now I have a whole bunch of them since I went to Walmart and I bought $2 worth, which is 4 of them. You know what they didn't have this year? They didn't have the half ones. You know, the little half composition notebooks that are so much fun. At least I didn't. They could be all gone. I mean, school starts here for the teachers next week. They were all there buying stuff. I just smiled. I just was smiling, buying stuff and saying, not me, not me. Last year, I laughed my ass off, excuse my language, but I was walking down the aisle where they had all the school supplies, and somebody who obviously has a great sense of humor. You know how in the aisles, like in the supermarket especially, they have those little things that are on like little clips. And they have these random little things that you can buy. I don't know, they could be hair nets, or you know what I mean, those little things that are just kind of thrown in on those little clips that are on the aisles. Well, on the aisle on one of the aisles that it was school supplies on both sides, someone had put one of those clippy things. And you know what it was for? It was for a corkscrew to open bottles of wine, which I thought was hysterical. Right in the middle of the school supplies, a corkscrew for opening bottles of wine. Somebody had a really good sense of humor. I took a picture of it and I posted it last year. I laughed. I said, oh boy, someone really is, yeah, had a great sense of humor. A bottle opener. About 3 years ago, she collects washi. Oh, wow. Who was collecting? I've got 3 years. She collects washi tape. Actually, it's fun to make washi tape too. It's a lot of fun to make washi tape. I make it out of, I used to make it out of just, what do you call, masking tape. And tape it down on a piece of wax paper, you know? And then color, print, you could take a piece, for all you jelly plate printers out there, you could take a piece of paper, right? Cover it with masking tape and then jelly print on it. That would be cool for all you jelly platers out there. Maria of Maria's Michelin. Okay, I'm not familiar with her. I really like I am making a, I made a denim cover for a denim journal. And I got the cover made out of a pair of jeans that I can no longer get into. And they're nicely, I mean, they're really nicely worn. But that's not my body anymore. So I cut them up and I'll show that to you in a little bit. I was following Barbara from, is it 45 Dragonflies? I think that's 45 Dragonflies. I think that's her name. She crafts with, used to craft with Louise Hensel, who now is part of Tim Holtz's design team. But she's got several videos on making jean journals, big ones and little ones. And she made a really neat one out of a grocery bag, but it was covered with some denim. And of course, she went to like a Goodwill, I guess. She's in Austria. And she went to a type of thrift store, Goodwill, where she bought 2 pairs of girls' jeans and a jean jacket. So she had all sorts of, jean buttons and pockets to work with. And yeah, your own washi tape is fun. It's fun. And it's easy. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So we're getting there. And then I'll make something. I'll make a little something to go here. So I thought I was going to finish it today, but alas not. But that's okay. Should I go like this out here? No, I think I'll go like that. I don't know. Like this. Like this. This goes here. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. And this go here. And this go here. I bring this down like so. And bring this down like so. Nope. Well, that's not too bad. Okay, you bought some clear tape to make some homemade stickers. Okay. Okay. That you for your unloved. Okay. This actually doesn't look bad this way either, because this is kind of, if you look at, got a good line that comes down this way. I don't know. Do you think this is okay, or should I do it the other way and make another one? Oh, welcome back, Gail, and hi to I think I've said hi to everybody. Leave it this way and not make another one. You like it this way? I do too, Barb. Thank you, Barbara. I think I'm just going to leave it this way. And I even have a little piece here if I want to. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, I'm going to leave it this way. I is. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Julie. It looks good to me too. Yeah, I bought a whole bunch of double-sided tape at Amazon, and it came in a whole bunch of different sizes. I think this is the widest, and then down to, okay, this is going to go. Mm-hmm. Okay. This needs to go here, like so. Something else I showed you the colored paper. Sketching on regular colored instruction paper, which can be a thing. You could put the little bit you have under this little bit under here, or make another little bit. I could make another one elaborate. Okay. There. Okay. This is really skinny, so I'm going to try some glue. I don't know whether glue will work, but we'll try it. Leave it. This is the glitter glue that I didn't use for years because I thought it had glitter in it. And I hate glitter. So silly me. Because as we all know, there is no glitter in glitter glue. And I have that other stuff, the bear craft or something bear. And Nettie swears by Spectrum Art Creations, their secret formula. I want to try their formula. She likes their stuff, their goo. So I'm going to have to try that. I hope everything's okay with your dad, Gail. Oh, that's a little crooked. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Crooked's good. Almost there. Almost there. Getting there, folks. Getting there. Slowly but surely. Bye, Mary Lou. Enjoy your 77-degree weather in Rhode Island. Well, this whole thing about me thinking about moving actually started when I subscribed to Yankee Magazine, because I used to like that magazine many, many years ago, right? So I subscribed to it. And in there, they had a couple of ads for retirement communities on the coast of Maine. Oh, okay. Oh, I got up to 75 where you are. Okay, that's interesting. That happened the other night at Rosemary's, didn't it? I think they had chat that was disappearing. But I know, I could not do a Maine winter. I don't. Yeah. I'm probably not going anywhere. I'm probably staying right where I am. Of course, if Mo and Sean decide to move to Portugal, which was their first thought that they'd move to Portugal, then I might very well go to Utah. They're in Ireland for the next 6 weeks, so I won't see them for 6 weeks. They're from Ireland, so but they don't want to do the Irish winters, which are pretty rough. That 40, 45 and rain. What? Did you read what Beth just put down? She said you have to hit all chat every time you come in. I mean, every time you want to type something, just select all chat every time you come in. What? Yeah, it is a pain. Yeah. That's just not for the faint-hearted, you know. I think Devin just put her house on the market. And that whole thing, when you put your house on the market, I mean, I know here that a lot of times they do open houses, like say on a Sunday, 1 to 5. And then, you don't have people coming through in the middle of the weeks as much. So you have your house all ready at a set time and a whole crowd of people come through, which makes it a little bit better. Let's see. I had to dope that one out. You didn't know what a PETA was? Pity's the poor descendants, yeah. Well, my mother said that too. She got very fretful about that in her last year or two. She said, well, what are you going to do? All this stuff. And I said, guess what, Mom? You don't have to worry about it. It's not your problem. It's not your problem, Mom. It's my problem. So don't worry about it. And then I started thinking, I could leave this behind. This could be part of the, a selling point. Maybe someone would like to have my scrap box crafting extravaganza. Maybe they would like that. This would be a crafter's dream if they were crafters and they saw this. I would have to empty it, that would be the time to get rid of everything. And the other thing that I've added to this house, I've installed a Murphy bed in the other room, in the guest room. There's a beautiful Murphy bed that pulls down, and it has wall to ceiling to floor shelving on either side of the Murphy bed. Touch the 3 lines. I wonder if that's because I'm broadcasting in StreamYard and recording in YouTube. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Those little YouTube rascals, they keep on changing things up on us and making things difficult. Nope, I'm just going to leave it. All right, ladies, there it is. Better for worse. There. You doubt, yeah. Nothing there like that. Okay. Touch the 3 lines. The 3 lines where in because I have my iPad on YouTube and my computer on Ustream. Okay, there it is. Now, hang on. I'll be right back with the rulers. I don't know. I think the rulers are going to be too much. Nothing like a wood ruler, though, I don't know that there's enough room, and this might be too much. Yes. Now, of course, I'd have to cut the ruler. And of course, you can't see that. No, let me put it this way. Huh. It's interesting. They are so mad they won't even let the kids walk on it. I'm missing something. Let's see. Let me see. My daughter has her house on the market, and people came to look at it today with a realtor. They saw on their cameras that the people brought their dog. Get out! What the hell? What's wrong with the realtor? Well, they probably said it was a, service dog or a comfort dog or, There's a difference between a service dog and a support. That is just awful. Wow. Goal every now and then. My comment stays black. No one can see it. Well, I haven't gotten anything. A lot of times, sometimes on StreamYard, it'll say, hide. Yeah, I think that's on the realtor. I think that's on the realtor. The realtor that's on the realtor. So I don't know. St. Julie, same here. It doesn't seem that they would need to be aged. You don't think they should be stained? I mean, I don't know. Well, honestly now, honest, are the rulers too much? Because I'm not sure whether they're too much or not. So I'm waiting for the wise ones to speak. You might not be able to stain the rulers if there is clear coat finish on them. Yeah, it's true. Well, I've got some that I can test. I can, and actually I wouldn't. I don't think so. They're 54 cents. Okay. I do too. I think they're a little bit, yeah, thank you. I agree that they're just over the top. I will use the rulers for another day. You notice these rulers don't have the piece, a lot of times they have that strip of metal in them. Well, this is the 54 cents version, so you don't get the strip of metal. I agree. A narrower, maybe split down the middle of the rulers. I don't think I'll be doing any splitting. Yeah, that's not, I don't think I'm going to do any splitting. No. I'm going to, oh, stupid. Okay. This was supposed to be on the bottom. Oh, dang it. No wonder I had all this room left over. Believe I will screw it up. Believe, and I will screw it up. Yeah, that's true. If they were stained very. Oh well. It looks fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll stick it right here. Believe you can screw up. There you go. I can believe. I could have believe floating. I could have believe out here. No, I'm just kidding. Well, believe it'll make a nice tag. Oh dear. And that's, look, that even had a die cut on it. And I hand wrote that believe with a fine liner filled with black gesso. And why I remember all of that, God only knows. Can't forget believe. Yeah. Nope. No place for believe. I mean, I could move this. I could lift this up, but I don't. I'm afraid if I pulled these up, it would pull the paint. Let's see. Believe falling off the bottom. As an afterthought. Yeah, it's a little bit big for it, but it could go in a pocket in one of my new journals that I'll be constructing. Oh God. I mean, honestly, this is so me. This is just so me. This is my kind of screw up. All right, here you go. Yeah, there's the bottom, there's the top, and there's the whole thing. And this is kind of awkward here, but I could see. I'm afraid if I pull this up, it'll pull up the. Here, let me see. I had this so the whole thing fit when I started. Let's see. But I guess it doesn't fit. Oh, look, I found another thingy. Look. God, I'm finding stuff everywhere. Okay. Actually, now that's all in stream right now. It's all in there. That's amazing. All right. It's done. And it's still wall hanging worthy. I'm still going to hang it. Hang it on the wall. Yeah. You do unique? Okay. Don't change a hair of it. I won't. Except I'm going to have to paint that black. And I might just do a little black around that, just like with a, with black pastel. Sign it, date it. Thank you. That is a very good idea, to sign it and date it. That's brilliant idea, because that's something that, should I sign the front or the back? I don't know. But I will sign it. I will. Yeah. Thank you, Laura. Okay. 7:30, 23. There you go. I will. I will sign it on the front. I will. You have to go now? Okay. Take care, Gail. Thank you so much for being here. I will sign it on the front. I promise I will. Honest, I will. All right. Okay. Are you ready for, how are we doing on time? Okay. Well. All right, let me clean this up. I can't believe. I can't believe. Yes, I can. I can believe that I screwed. I can believe. I can believe it. I believe. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Here's another little piece. Throw that over with believe. Put that over there. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to at least start and show you. I'm sure it's nothing that you haven't done before. Oh, I wanted to show you this. I made this. This is another thing I made from one of the crafters this week. Like so. And that's a playing card where you've cut out the middle of the playing card. And then I added some washi. And then I did some stitching around, right? And added some papers. And then added some butterflies. This was a lot of fun to make. And I must have a thing for butterflies. Bye, Marty. Thanks for being here. So nice to see you. So this is one of those little thingies that I made this week. And I made this out of denim scraps. And it's very delicate. Come on, focus. Focus. That's washing out. Let's see. These are little strips of denim that I frayed and rolled up into like little flowers. So let's see all that. Come on, focus. Focus. But I'm hoping that that would maybe be on the cover or something. Yeah, it's just, you can see it's just rolled up denim. And it's just frayed. It's thin strips of denim. I think I made this up. So there's that. Okay. This is what I'm going to do real quick. And going to take a regular Ziploc bag. Nothing magical about it. So now, going to cut off the top of it. I'm going to open it. Cut down the side. And you're going to say, well, why didn't you use your jelly plate for this? And I'm going to say, good point. Most people would use a jelly plate for this. But the person that inspired me used this. And I actually, honestly, if the truth be known, I did get out my jelly plate yesterday. Shh, don't tell anybody. I got my jelly plate out yesterday. While the ladies were seriously jelly plating, I got mine out. Can't believe I screwed that up. Okay. All right, so this goes like so. And all right, and I'm gonna screw that up. All right, let me just tuck this under here like so, like this. All right, like this. And we're just going to tape that down. Tape, 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 tape. Oh, tapey tape. Ah, this stuff is great. White surgical tape. I learned about it from Ava, Crafting Bohemian. It's great for securing, reinforcing seams in a journal. And it kind of disappears when you press on the paper. You don't really know that it's there. So it's very handy. So I'm just going to tape this down so it doesn't move around so much. Okay. Now, what she did was, shh, don't tell anybody. I did actually have it out yesterday. Okay, let's tuck this under. Okay, now, what to do is take some black paint. I tried it with gesso, and that was a disaster. Usually the gesso works pretty good. And of course, it's all with too much, too little, not enough, too dry, too wet. That's the whole thing about jelly plate. It's just too, T-O-O. Okay. Excuse you? Okay. Okay, you're going to paint Again, why aren't you using a jelly plate? Good question. Because I'm not? Is that a good answer? I don't think that's. So you get a nice even amount of black paint on your thing. And then you make some designs. And I'm going to use this and kind of go. It's better if you have a white piece of paper underneath it so you can see what you're doing. And of course, you can see, you can obviously, for sure, without a doubt, do it underneath, do it on a jelly plate. And I'll show you some other ones that I made because I made a whole bunch of them. Okay. Take out a piece of paper and put it down like that. Now, sometimes they come out and sometimes they don't because you either put too much paint down or not enough. And that's true with this as well as it on a jelly plate. So, ooh. Okay, whoops. So there. So that's a design. So let me show you a whole bunch that I made. Let me remove this for now. Okay, so this is pretty much the same design. This was like a second print. That's that one. Now these were, all right, here's the ones I made yesterday too. I mean, this was jelly plate. I kept on doing it over and over again because I wasn't getting the result. I like this one. That's what I was looking for. And it was like, I couldn't find something fine enough to get me the fine lines. Now this is, obviously, this is the best. I mean, this is the, what do you call it? Bubble wrap. And these are going to get cut up and used in a collage, a plant. And I need this because I need different values, different tones. And this was that hexagon stuff, you know, the hot mats, the hot things that you buy at Dollar Tree, those things. And this is corrugated. This is corrugated cardboard. Now these are going to get cut up and they're going to be collaged on a plant. So I was looking for darker pieces to put on the bottom of the leaf, and the lighter pieces to go on the top of the leaf. And so you can see I got a little carried away. But I can see, using these for, you saw how quick and easy they are. And obviously with the jelly plate, it's probably better yet. And that's the one I just made. So now this paper, can I tell you a little bit about this paper? This paper is called Premium, made by HP. And I think it's resume paper. And the weight of it is 32. Printer paper is 20. There's another printer paper that I use that is 24, weight 24. This is 30. And it's that type of paper that's super bright. It's super white, and it's a little bit thicker. It's not quite as thick as cardstock, but a lot thicker than regular. When are you doing that? Oh, making the collage thing? I was going to do it tonight, but I'm looking at the time, and I don't really want to rush through that. So I think, if you don't mind, I think I'm going to stop a little early, and I will do the collage. I'll show you the plant that I've copied. So what's going to happen is these pieces are going to get cut out, not all of them, right? But the darker pieces. Hi, Stacy. The darker pieces, when I go through here, I'll look for real dark pieces, like maybe, at least a dark piece that has some, they'll get cut out and they'll go on the bottom of the leaf. Because if you have, obviously the leaf, there'll be shading, and the bottom of the leaf will be darker than the top of, you figure the sun's coming from this direction down. So that's what that was the concept here. So you have the darker pieces cut out, and they'll go on the bottom. And then that's why I needed some lighter pieces. They'll go on the top. So you'll have the contrast between light and dark. I don't have that many light pieces. And the only light pieces I have are, I could take that, cut out that little light piece, because it's not, look at the size. Hi, Angie. It's a little tiny sliver that's going to fill in this thing. And so that's what it's going to look like. However, I thought that what would be even more interesting, and this is what I'm probably going to do, is I'm going to do it on cardboard. I'm going to cut out, I'll put this on this, right? And then I will cut this out, and then I will transfer it onto the cardboard. So this will be cut out on the cardboard, and this will be glued onto cardboard. So the leaves are going to have some dimension. Let me put it this way. The leaves will have some dimensions, and they'll be on cardboard. And then it all goes on, and it looks really cool. It goes on a piece of, what do you call this paper? Yeah, absolutely. What is this called? I've lost it. My words have lost me. I've lost the name of this type of, but anyway, it's going on this. So it's going to be that. And so that's the plan. And I'm thinking just on cardboard. It might look a little craft. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Craft paper. Yes, that's what this is called, craft paper. And it's amazing. I have all this stuff in my stash. I mean, I can go literally shop my store. When I saw this woman do it, I said, oh, I got that. But this is fun. And obviously, if you have a jelly plate, you can do it on a jelly plate, but it's just as much fun on the jelly plate. So some of them are jelly plate. Now I can't tell. And some of them were on the plastic bag. But so that's what I'm going to do. And I'll do that next week. I'll start with that. Maybe I'll make, oh, this is a, and I smudged it. And this was on the plastic wrap, and it kind of, skidded on me. So you can see that. But that's kind of, and then I have that really super light one that, anyway. But this paper is, I really, really like, yeah. You can see the difference between the two. I think that was a ghost print of that. But, and I had 2 globs of paint. So. Oh, well, I got another. Let me show you my. I like this. Yeah, the skid is kind of neat. It's like skidded right across it. And let me show you, since we still have time. I've been busy. Todaying. There it is. Oh, I have to show you something else I made too. So here is the book. I'm horse playing right now. You're playing horse right now? Or you're hoarse from talking? I'm a horse. It's like, I don't know. So this is the gene. This is it here, obviously, right? This is it. This will be the journal cover. And this is the inside of it. And this is Timmy paper. And it's got several layers. It's got the denim. And then there's a layer of the type of material that they used to put ticking on pillows. Ticking, is that what it's called? Ticking, the stripe stuff. And then it's got a layer of Amazon craft paper, the stuff that they wrap packages in. And then it's got a layer of Timmy. And then it's stitched on my sewing machine. I stitched it. So that's going to be that's the cover of the journal. And I have I took the button out of the jeans. And I'm going to try to, this is not a really good job, but I use the button stitch on my little $59.95 sewing machine. So this will be the closure when it's all said and done. Again, obviously, this is all going to be trimmed, decked out, but that's going to be the closure for it. And I don't know how many signatures it's going to have. It's probably going to have at least 4 signatures. And I made some really cool papers. Excuse me. I know a lot of you have been following the Creative Cove. She did some really neat stuff on creating like vintage papers. And I made a whole bunch of those, actually. So I made some papers that look like this. This is, you put the print. And this is distress ink, the oxide ink, smeared on a 5x7 jelly plate. See, oh yeah, we were talking about that, and I said I was going to do that, and I did. So here are those papers. I made a whole bunch of them. And they're going to go in this journal. And this paper, and this is another technique that I learned from the guy that's on P&M Studio, where he tries to copy a craft, a woman that has books with flowers in them or whatever, where you put a piece of a post-it note here, and then you add some faux like print, and then you kind of put in pictures. And then I just crumpled some paper up and stamped it. So I've got some nice papers made to go in. They'll be interspersed in this journal. And this paper literally is the paper that all of these totes were wrapped in. When I bought this craft box, every single thing was wrapped in this paper. And I very carefully took it all apart. And I still have some of it left. But it's packing paper. That's what it is. So those will be fun to use in that journal. And so that's that. So that's going to be in the process. And I'm going to be making that. And then I want to also make a paper bag journal, which Barbara from 45 Dragonflies made. And I'm sure a lot of you seen that, but she's sewn it all together, and that makes a little bit bigger journal. So that's one of the things I'm going to be working on upcoming here in the near future. So I do a little bit of everything. I get so inspired, and I just want to do it all. And I have a lot of stuff, and I can. So there. Well, thank you guys for being here and hanging out with me and putting up with my aimless chattering and helping me with some artistic decisions on my finished product. And I'm going to paint up that part of it that's showing, and probably going to put a little, just take a chunk of oil pastel black stick or Stabilo, and just do a thing around the rim, a little tiny thing around the rim, and I'm going to hang it on the friggin' wall. So yeah, thumbs up would be awesome. Yeah, she is just amazing. I've been watching her, I do a lot of those, where she does the watercolor and then the doodling. I love that. I just love the blobs of watercolor. And hi, Aunt Bex. Good to see you. And I'm saying so long, and see you out on the internet. And again, thank you so much for you guys being here. It means so much to me. So you take care. As my mom used to say, if you can't be good, be careful. Love you guys. And broadcast. And bye. And